My name is Coach Anthony Atkinson, originally from Wilson, North Carolina. I am a teacher here with personal finance and career management at Wilson Prep, and I am the head varsity basketball coach. This is going into my second year. Well, we're very athletic, we're very fast, we're very deep. We have, I call our team like a buffet. We're like, we got everything. We got shooters, we got playmakers, defenders, high risers. You know, we got everything that you can ask for. So I'm expecting our guys to come out here and really get after you defensively. That's something that we harp on a whole lot. And I expect us to make a whole lot of noise this year in the 1A NCHSAA division.
What is the expectation for this year's team?
Well, number one, it's conference champions. We have a lot of people in our conference dropped out, so right now it's just us and North Edgecombe. And so we want a conference championship. That's going to be very important for seeding in the playoffs this year now that everything's been cut in half. Number two, we definitely want to go to the state championship. I think we have a team that can make a deep run for it, and we have, like I said, we have everything that you can offer in a team. And I'm just very excited to see what these guys do on the court night in and night out. And number three, we want to get our kids off to play college. I have about 7 or 8 seniors, and I want each and every one of them to have a chance to go off and play college ball. And I think they have a chance to do that. I know what it takes to get to the next level. And we run our practice just like a college. We put time on the clock. We have the individual skill sessions, guard post breakdown, but we get after it. And I tell my guys, especially with this year coming up, you know, we got some guys used to playing 30 minutes a game. I told them, I said, you might play half that this year because of the mask and the restrictions and everything like that, it's being hard to breathe. But what I try to instill in them is that, you know, this is precious. And once you get my age, you're gonna look back and you're gonna want to be back here playing again. Even when I'm out there as a coach now looking, I'll be like, man, I could see so much I could do if I was a player again. But the buy-in is defense. I tell my guys, if you play defense, you can freelance down on the offensive end. But if you don't play defense, you won't touch the floor. And they get after it. They understand I have to make you better. We're going by the old saying, not the old saying, but we're going by the saying Ubuntu. And what that means is, I can't be my best self unless you're being your best self. And if we come in here and the orange team is not doing what they're supposed to do, then the white team is not gonna get any better. So what we need is each team pushing each other each and every day. And if we can do that and we can have that intensity now, I tell them, I say, the game is gonna be so simple because the game is not gonna be like that. Because you're not gonna be playing somebody that know exactly what play you're running. You're gonna be playing somebody opposite of you and they don't know what they expect. And I think that's gonna be a big difference if you're even playing, you know, without a crowd, without a big crowd and everything like that. The intensity and the energy that you bring, I think that's gonna be the team that wins night in and night out. And I want us to be on top at the scoreboard at the end of the day.
Hi, my name is Nasiar Blackson. I'm a guard, 2021, class 2021.
Nasiar, I've coached Nasiar now for about 5 years. And I had him on my AAU team since he was about in 8th or 9th grade. And I knew Nasiar was gonna be special back then. I've always told him you're a special kind of player. We call him the unicorn because he's one of a kind. He can do it all. And you better hope and pray that his 3 ball is not falling. And but he's a hard worker. He can get to the basket at will. He's a great leader. He's a great teammate. He's very coachable. And a college is going to be real lucky to get him. It could be Division I, Division II, but all these colleges have been sleeping on it. I've been talking to all this summer. They're gonna be like, man, we probably should have took a chance because by the time the season starts and we're 3 or 4 games in, people are gonna be like, where has this kid been? And I'm be like, this is the kid I've been telling y'all about that you've been sleeping on. But he's special. And his senior year, you know, I told him, you know, a couple of years back when I was coaching the AAU, I said, you know, you're gonna be special by the time you leave here. And he's starting, and what's scary about a player, and as you know as a coach, once that player starts to find out who they really are as a player and how good they can be, that's when it becomes scary, and it's starting to get scary because Nasiar is starting to tap into everything we've been talking about for years now.
Is there any particular team that you are looking forward to playing most?
Well, on our schedule this year, of course, North Edgecombe, because we got a little rivalry with them. We split last year, and they did something that we wanted to do. They went to Minji's and played in Greenville for a chance to go to the state championship. And they have a great program, and they got a pretty good team coming back. Next up would definitely be Greenfield. That's where I went to school at in high school. My coach is still there, and I think that's going to be good, not just for our programs, but for the city of Wilson. And, to go in there and compete with them. And, I wish a crowd could be there because I know it'll be sold out. But it's going to be good because they're a top-notch program in the state. And I think that's a great measuring stick for our program to see where we are and where we line up with them. Because when it comes to basketball around here, Greenfield's at the top of the list. And I want WPA to be at the top of the list.
Is there any team that you're looking forward to playing most?
Greenfield and North Edgecombe. Greenfield.
Why Greenfield?
Because it's basically Battle of Wilson. So, but we win, it's Wilson School right now. They own Wilson.
Wayne Country Day. Most likely Wayne Country Day.
Why Wayne Country Day?
Just a lot of talk. Just everything. It don't really matter who I play, but just that's the main thing. Just a lot of talk.
When we step on the floor, it's war. And I would also say Wayne Country Day. Wayne Country Day, we have them, and there was a little jump talk last year between us and going back and forth for who was better. So, this year, like I told my guys, once you cross that line, all that jump talk gonna cease. We're gonna see who the best, and for 32 minutes, we're gonna battle. And I'm sure it's gonna be a great battle. I'm looking forward to it.
My name is Omarreyon Johnson. I'm in class 2021. I play point guard, shooting guard, really everything I need to play.
Omarreyon is just a great kid, man. I've coached him literally about 5 or 6 years too. He's been in my AU program. And he hit a growth spurt like 2 summers ago. Omarreyon was always around the 6'3" range, somewhere like that. And he hit a growth spurt, and he grew like the 6'6", 6'7". And I told him, I said, there's your ticket. I said, there's your ticket, because a lot of colleges nowadays, they like that guard that have height. He can play combo guard. He can guard 1 through 5. I remember sometimes last year we put him on a shooter, a great shooter that was playing for Northampton. And then in the playoffs, we put him on a big guy for Voyager. And he locked them down in the second half and helped us win the game. But Omarreyon is what I call a stat stuffer on the floor. He's not gonna come out and kill you for 30 or 40. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna get about 15, about 8 rebounds, about 6 assists, 2 blocks, and about 3 or 4 steals. That's what you want in a player right there. He does it all. And he's a great leader, on and off the floor. Great student. Like I said with him as well, a college is going to be lucky to have him. And his business is picking up in the college, recruiting and everything like that. And it's good to see these guys' dreams, come true. Because I was once that kid that would want to, get a scholarship somewhere. So it's good to see these guys' dreams come true. And the hard work is paying off. They all work hard this summer and busted their tail on Zoom call workouts without me telling them to, getting up there, getting each other together to go play at a park or, do workouts together. So these guys are locked in. They really are.
My name is Devyn Bullock. I'm a class of 2021. I'm the center for Wilson Preparatory Academy.
Devyn Bullock, he's a senior, about 6'4", 6'5"-ish, freakishly athletic. He doesn't even know his potential yet. And he has a high IQ on and off the floor. He has a 4.0 GPA. And, with Devyn, I've coached him for about 2 or 3 years. He came along in my AU program as well. And I've seen Devyn mature into a great basketball player, but also a great leader. A lot of people look towards him, for information. They looked at him as, a stud, so to speak. I mean, last year, he came off the bench for us and had an average double-double. He had games where he had 24 and 16 rebounds. Then he had the next game right after that, he had 18 and 16. The kid's a stud, and he's starting to figure his game out. He's expanded his range. So, he's another one where a lot of college coaches have been sleeping on, and they're gonna find out that, wow, this kid got a 4.0 GPA and he can play. So he's gonna make some program happy, but he's a great kid. He comes from a great background, great student, and, He's one of those kids that you love because he's even keeled. He don't show too much emotion here or there, but he's very coachable. And I think as a coach, all of my guys are very coachable. That makes it easier for me to come out here and do my job, to prepare them to get ready for the game. And he's one of the most coachable kids that we have on the team.
Not been enough, a lot of talk about Wilson Prep, as it should be. I mean, I saw a ranking they got y'all projected as number one. Do you think y'all slept on?
Very.
Why you think it is?
I think, well, for one, and I passed, programs before I came here. They weren't in the NCHSAA, and they played like a lot of home schools and different schools like that, renegade schools, and they didn't get a lot of respect then. And we're like suffering from that, so to speak. But like I tell my guys, one thing about it, they gotta see us. And when they see us, they're not gonna wanna see us no more. And I take a lot of pride in that. I love being the underdog. I love being the underdog, and I love being the hunted. Either one, because when you're the hunted, that means you gotta be on your P's and Q's every day. When you're the underdog, that means you go in and smack somebody upside the head and they only know what hit them when you walked out. So we're gonna have some games like that this year. Cause I know for sure some people see Greenfield versus Wilson Prep. Oh, they're gonna kill Wilson Prep because it's Greenfield. Okay, that's fine. They see Wayne Country Day. Okay, that's fine. We hear about Henderson Collegiate all the time. Okay, we understand they've been back there. That's cool. That's fine. We respect that. I respect every opponent. But by the time the game ends, you're gonna respect us too. And that's what I tell my guys we play for it night in and night out, and it's pride. We say Tiger pride, that we mean it. And when we come out here, they can sleep on us. We love it, please. I beg you, please keep sleeping on it. That's the camera, please keep sleeping on us. That's fine. That's fine with me, please. Because by the end of this year, we're gonna be up there with what everybody's talking about. And yeah, we lose 7 to 8 seniors, but we got a buttload returning too. That's gonna be good next year. So we gonna be around for a while.
No, we come for people's heads, like, ain't nobody safe.
We are going to accomplish the state championship and more, get everybody a college offer. That's what we're about, the whole team. Whole team gonna eat.
Just watch out. We coming fast too. Yeah, that's it. Just watch your back.
Hey man, at the end of the day, look, we Wilson Prep. We coming at you, 32 minutes of chaos. You can either take it or you can't. We're gonna try to make you tap out. We got a lot of pride. We're playing for the city. We're playing for the hope of the people. And we're playing for our guys to get off and go get college scholarships. These guys are hungry. I'm hungry as a coach. I don't feel like I get the respect that I deserve as a coach, but it's okay. But we're coming. We're coming, so you better be ready. Whoever we playing, you better be ready, because we're gonna be ready. 2-5, baby, got put on for the city.
Like I told you guys, listen, it's us against the world. It's us against the world, okay? We the only team that got changed. But that's okay. That's okay, because in about a month, we're gonna be the only team that's winning. And everybody gonna try to jump on the bandwagon. Everybody gonna try to jump on that bandwagon like we did last year. And try to ride. And we ain't happy. Okay? Hey, but at the end of the day, you got to come in here and bust your tail like you can do everything. If we do that, if we do what we just did, you know we will slide, it's gonna be hard for anybody to do. Defensively especially.
Take me on now.
Go home stretch, get your schoolwork done, and you let me home. Take me home, bro.